Hi, I'm Bill Beto, and we are back on the Nemesis server of Project Eden, and it is dark and it is cold, and I'm going to freeze shortly. In the end, it wasn't that much more expensive to bring in a basic small vessel, so that's what we're going to do. But to spawn the small vessel, I think we will need a base. Yeah, base or capital vessel. Yeah. Right. Okay. So let's put a base starter down. And some blocks, just wood blocks, just to make a platform. Because this is a nothing base. This is just a platform on which to spawn an SV. I'll do. Tab, factory, spawn, ta-da! And now what we need is fuel. So we've got our small. I may as well just add that black one just to get rid of it. Is fuel. So let's make some fuel. But whilst we're doing that, let's sit inside our vehicle and we'll put some fuel in it, even though we've only got 2. And we'll turn it on, because that will change the temperature inside the cockpit to a survivable temperature. Let's turn the thrusters off for now, because that'll save fuel. That's cool. So we've got Gatling guns. What else do we have on this vehicle? A generator, a fuel tank, 2 cargo boxes, and an O2 station so we can go into space. So that is more or less it. And it's docked to my base, which is quite funny. Not sure why it would dock then rather than any previous time. Now, what we need to research is small vessel repair station. Armor locker, rather. Because I want to be able to put on my space suit. We'll research the Gatling gun so we can make 15mm ammo. So we can fire the guns. Tools. We can't make the drill yet. Yeah, let's leave that for now. So, can we make... Hang on, can we make a small vessel? Armor station, armor locker. Electronics, steel plate and computers. I may be short of copper for that. No, it's short of copper and we don't have enough rock. So we'll temporarily turn you off. Minus 18 outside. No, you know what, we'll just leave you on. So even with this thing, I'm going to be cold, aren't I? Yeah. I think what we need to do is fly around towards sunshine. Find some rocks. Manage. Woohoo! 11% fuel. Thrusters on. And let's take off. So we can take off, so that's not too bad. Now, yep, I think west is going to be easiest to go places. So this vehicle is so basic it can just about basically take off from the ground. It's got 2 guns, but it doesn't have any ammo for the guns, so what we need to do is go around to where it's the middle of the day, so I'm not freezing all the time, and see about mining some rocks or finding some copper ore. I'm more inclined to mine rocks because that's kind of less damaging to anybody else who starts the game. Let's see what's over in this wooded area over here. That should be a survivable temperature. That's the lost colony. These are just little rocks. But you know, if you do enough of them. I don't know if telluropods spawn on this planet, or if it's too cold for them. But I am currently in my... I don't need iron, so we'll leave that. Let's go over to these bigger rocks over here. Oop. We'll get a little bit more out of these, I think. Come on. Caught it before it fell down. How much have we got? 65. Now you see 75 might be enough. Now although this is going to be too cold, we only have to be out in the cold for a very short space of time because we've got a small vessel. So this is a much more mineable rock for us than it would be for somebody. Come back. Somebody without a vessel. How much have we got? 89. So this is the stock SV. This is a tier 1C, I think it might be. Probably tells me if I look at it from any distance. Yep. Prefab tier 1C. Any more rocks up a height? We've got a rock up here. What's that? Is that copper? And that's going to be way too deadly for anybody not in a spaceship to come and get. So we'll get some actual copper. What did we get there? 5. Ah, that's probably enough then. Because that's essentially 10 copper. Now where's our constructor? It's all the way around there. Not sure which is the quickest way to go. Let's mark it on the map. No, cancel that. There we go, it's only 4 kilometers away, so... Man, when I say only 4 kilometers, I can remember when the planets were 4 kilometers. The whole thing. So I could do with getting some... So my goals are get the armor on, either with a base armor locker or SV armor locker, and then get some ammo for this thing. I'm not sure if I might need to make a what's called a small constructor these days for the base, and if that's the case I would need to actually put stuff on the base. I haven't seen any drones or the drone base yet. I'm assuming the planet does have one though. Quite small and I just haven't bumped into it yet. But let's see if we can get the armor first. We'll leave that running, but we'll turn the thrusters off. I don't have a suit right because I haven't got a suit. Well, I have got a suit, but I haven't got an armor locker. Right, let's pause that for now. Put that in there, and can we make? Hang on. Small vessel, armor locker, 2 electronics, 2 steel, 25 steel plate, 2 computers. What does a base armor locker take? Where's the base armor locker? 3 electronics, so that actually takes more resource. So yes, we'll do the small vessel one when we can. If we can make it here, we can. Awesome, so let's do that. And then let's put that back on, making biofuel. Can that make a multi-tool? It can. But it can't make the charges. I can make the charges. Yeah, I know, I'm cold. So the advantage of the small vessel or hover vessel is that if it's on, when you're in the cockpit, you've got a sealed environment which will always get you back to your body temperature. It doesn't matter how cold it is outside. How you doing? You're done, that's awesome. Just temporarily attach you to that. There. And put the armor on. Awesome. That is much, much better. Let's get back in there because that's too cold for this suit. Now, what we kind of need next, I think, is a multi-tool. Yeah, so... So now if we're outside in the suit with the heater, that's enough to keep us warm. Because I think the suit can take down to -10, if I remember correctly. Now then, multi-tool. Multi-charge. Let's do 3 of those. So what I'm going to do is, now that I've got the suit, let's have the jetpack on. I've got the suit on, I'm going to take I'm going to take the the armor locker off the back of the SV, because the SV can barely move as it is. I am stopped. Let me out. Why not let me out? I haven't even got the thruster switched on. Yeah, that's quite annoying. Then we'll put you back on those. Oh no! What I was going to do was let's put the suit light on so we can see what we're doing. Let's retrieve blocks. We'll need to reload. Why did he not retrieve blocks? Oh, because it's not. It's it's on the human. Right. Okay. Okay. So P. No, that should have been alright. Human. I'm in human faction. That's human faction, isn't it? Ah, it's public. Right. Right. Okay. That's why. So we only got some of the resources back, which is a bit of a pain. Yeah, we've got most of the resources back. I don't actually need it at the moment. Right. Okay. Let's make some more copper ore. In fact, let's make 5. What I'm going to do is make another portable constructor. One of these little, what are they called? Yeah, portable constructors. That hasn't respawned. So that I can leave one here making fuel and take one with me to do other things. Take some silicon, take some iron. Don't know how many copper ore I need for one of those little constructors. Oh, that's enough. Awesome. Let's put that back on the hotbar. Picked up more protein. Let's make another couple of bandages. And then we'll make some more food. It's always good to have a bit of spare food. And we'll make some more ammo. Because that takes 4 copper. And whilst I've got the copper, let's do that. We can't make Gatling armor and we can't make Gatling bullets in that, can we? No. Okay. I might need to make a small constructor. What do you need for a small constructor? I haven't researched it. So let's look at the base. Small constructor, large constructor. Small constructor. It's a lot of stuff, isn't it? And as well as that, I would need some solar panels and a capacitator ore. Because that will require power. What was that? Just creaking. Let's put some more fuel in. Let's think. What we probably need to do is put a fuel tank and a small generator on here. That will almost certainly attract drones. But if I can make some Gatling gun ammo in that time frame, that'll be cool. Now then, I was thinking any more copper. It's the choices. There's so many choices. It's hard to know what to do. We can't make a generator because we need more copper. Right. I think in the first instance we're going to need to run around in the SV and get some more. And get some more resources. So let's do that. Let's turn the thrusters on. And how much fuel have we got now? 58 minutes. Where's the daylight? Because it'll be better if we're in daylight. It's just the east. So let's head that way. So this scenario, Project Eden, is specifically designed to be resource light. There's some pentaxid there. It's rendering in and out for some reason. Let's see if we can render it back in. Where was it? There it is. Wow, it's very cold up here. So I'm guessing I'm going to get back in the cockpit, am I? Yep, let's do that. Warm up. There we go. It will be very easy. It's minus 64, so even in the suit, it is very cold up here. Alright. Let's explore a bit more of the map. There's something over here. Very small iron deposit. Another very small iron deposit. And actually a field of rocks. Guessing it's pretty cold up here near the, the glacial snow. Yeah, it's perishing. Did I pick up my portable heater? I didn't. Duh. Right. Never mind, we can pop back in and out of the craft quite quickly. Just keep an eye on the body temperature. Which is ticking down quite rapidly. Down at 20, down at 19. I reckon I can probably get 2 of these blocks before I need to get back in the cockpit. Wait till the body temperature is back up to 25 in the top right. There we go. Come on. That's that one. And as long as we keep heading back to the cockpit, we'll keep warming up. Doesn't matter what the temperature's like outside. Come on, pick it up. I wish the hitboxes on those things were a bit bigger. It can be a right pain to collect them. 96. I reckon I probably need about 300. And at this rate, that could take a while. Because that was, what, 24, so about 12 per big rock. Right, so what I'll do is, I'll keep collecting these for a little while, and then we'll bring you back once we've made some progress. So we'll see you soon. Well, we're back, and I realised that I had forgotten a vital piece of information, and that is that if a base is public, you don't get drone attacks. So I've changed the status of this base to public, and that's because, to be honest, I think it's extremely unlikely that anyone else is going to be starting here, and I'd rather not have drone attacks if I can avoid it. So we will stick with this base for a little while, but leave it on public. And come on. Why will you not let me put one there? Only really does this on multiplayer servers for some reason. I have no idea why. So we will actually make this into a base, not just a throwaway thing. Let's get the drone out because it's much quicker to do stuff with the drone. Well, it's much quicker to do stuff with the drone once you've mastered using the drone, which does take a little bit of time. Alright, I think we'll have a solid wall along there and along there, and oops, come on, and there, and here. Now I need the base to be sealed. However, I wonder wall U-shape. Okay. Do those form an airtight seal, I wonder? Well, that's one way to find out. What I want is to let a bit of light in, but retain an airtight seal. Because if it's not airtight, I'm going to freeze. Let's put the roof on. Yep. Oops. Come on. And we'll go back to these wall blocks. Where are they? There we are. We'll put you there. And you there. And we made a generator and a thingy and a what's it. So we'll put the generator in that corner with a fuel tank, and we'll put the little, where should we put this? Let's put that there. Okay. So if we put some fuel in here. Wow. And turn that on. Does that change the temperature in here? Let's go to N, debug, show airtight blocks. Yeah, cool. That's what I was after. So we've got some light, some open landscape. We kind of need to put that behind a wall so we don't accidentally cook ourselves on the no, we don't need that there. We'll just get stuff back from that. The trouble with it being public is that we'll not get the full resource back if we have to take things apart. So we need a container. Can you make a container? You cannot make a container, so I guess we need to research containers. Cargo boxes, that'll do. Now, make us a cargo box. Let's make 2. Are you still making fuel? Awesome. You can carry on making fuel. And actually you can make some fuel as well, because we do need lots of fuel. Oop. And I think what we'll do is we'll put a couple of containers where I think we'll have a couple of containers there, because a large constructor will go in that gap there. Now we need to kind of take all the resources apart from the wood. Now here. Yeah, and you've just got wood, haven't you? Yeah. So it's minus. Oh, I'm standing next to the heater. But it's minus 15 degrees out here, and if we go through this little door, it's 21, 22. Awesome, that's what we want. Now the flaw in this design is that monsters can just walk in that gap. That is a bit of a flaw. Now what I don't want to be doing is constantly having to jump to get in, so we'll put a couple of ramps down and we'll do a more gradual ramp. Is that a ramp top? No, that's not good. Is it in this one? No. They've changed the blocks a bit, and I think it's that one. It's a more gradual rise up into the base. Yeah, cool. That doesn't help with animals walking their way in, but you know. Can we auto group when it's public? Oh, we can. That's cool. And we'll call this one input. and this one output. Cool. Right. Oh, and we need to put some resources in here. Yeah, let's have those in the right order. There we go, and then everything else can go in. Yeah. Only got one bud. Is that bud respawned? It has. So I can make another hot drink. A hot beverage. Right. So let's go input, output, and what can we make in this thing? We can make Gatling gun rounds. That was the thing. 150 steel plate to make 1,000. It's a bit costly, isn't it? But yeah, we do kind of need that. Now, how's the base for fuel? Got 46 minutes left. No, that's okay. I only need it on for a little while. What else can this thing make? It can't do refined pentaxes, which is a bit of a pain. It can make a large constructor. I can make a few bits and bobs. This planet is so hilly, mountainous, that I decided an HV was just neither use nor ornament. It can't make the big solar panels. There's not a lot of point in making the small ones, I don't think. Yeah, let's chew through our iron. And so far on this planet I've only found one base, and that was the weak alien signal thing. What weapons can it make? It could make the assault rifle. I think we'll stick with the shotgun for now. What does that do to the time? 24 minutes. 24 hours and 8 minutes, I think that is. Let's have a look. Anyway, let's get our bullets. And I'm pretty sure there's nobody on this planet at the moment, so we'll just leave it as it is. And shall we leave it running? I wonder. I should probably make a capacitor. And a couple of the small panels. It just feels like such a waste to make the small panels. We'll stick a capacitor there. Or back there? No, we'll leave back there for now. And then we'll put a couple of small solar panels on the roof. And switch everything off, apart from it just generally being on. And that should keep it going for a little while, I think. What we got? Well, we've got the capacitor, which can go there. Let's stick it like that. Are you making solar panels? Very, very slowly. But it'll get there. drink of tea. Let's make in the other one. Let's see how much fuel we've got coming in. Let's turn the rest of that into fuel. Let's put quite a lot of that fuel into the small vessel. Manage that. I'd rather have the small vessel fueled than the base, to be honest. And got those. We'll turn that off. And press the right key. 35 hours and 51 minutes left. That's quite a while. We'll leave it as it is. These guys will be churning out the biofuel. Yeah. So let's pop those in our hotbar. Launch the drone. Now where are we? We're right on the equator by the looks of it. Oh no, we're a little bit north, aren't we? I don't think it'll make any difference. We'll just put them on flat. And it's the middle of the night, so they won't be generating. Oh! That'll get 4 bars when it's daylight. Awesome. That's amazing. Let's get rid of the drone. So it looks like there's 1 bar on now. Statistics. Current output 7. Consumption is 8. Ah. Oh, that's interesting. So maybe let's make another small solar panel, because that means most of the time it's 6 minutes to sun up, or 6 units of time to sun up. So each solar power unit makes 7. No, I've got 2, so they make 3.5. So having 3, I should be get 10.5 units of power. And when this is switched off, switch you off, I'm only using 8 units of power. So even in the middle of the night, oh, none. Okay. Well, actually, that seems reasonable. But still, I think the average solar power will be enough to keep the base from using the fuel. And that will be a good thing, so. Yeah. And actually over time that'll build up, so it should be, when I come back, I shouldn't use too much fuel, even when I'm back doing stuff with the constructor. Shall I make a large constructor? No, not yet. Let's keep the resources and see how we get on. Now we've got some more biofuel, and some more biofuel. Now what we could do with, actually, is some oxygen. So I will need to take a little bit of this and make an emergency. I need 1 more copper ore. Okay. A water O2 condenser. Oh, can I make a water generator in here? I wonder. No, you can't. That's a bit of a pain. So we will be relying on this thing. Might as well put those ores back. And we can make ourselves 3 more energy bars. Cool. So we've got the SV, so we can go up into space. What I'll do first is explore the planet. We won't need oxygen for that. And then once we've explored the planet, we'll come back and get the O2 out of the O2 condenser. Oh, we need connector base off, because you can't put these things down if you've got connector base on. Oh, that's a poor source quality, isn't it? Well, over time that'll produce oxygen, and we're not going to need huge amounts. So let's go and find some daylight. I think heading east, we'll be heading towards the sun coming towards us. So let's go for a little fly. And let's head northeast a bit, because there's a bit of the planet on that map that I haven't had a look at. Sunlight. A copper deposit. Yeah, so I'm going to stick with my plan. I'm not going to mine any more deposits than I absolutely have to. I don't think I need to mine any more. So we'll leave those. The reason I've been using biofuel for powering the vehicle is because promethium is quite limited resource. Oh, there's a drone. Okay, did I pick up the bullets? That's kind of the question, isn't it? I did. Okay. Men. Fill all. Turrets and weapons. Yep. And let's shoot ourselves a drone. Where did he go? There he is. Oh. Always reload your weapons. It's very bad to go into combat with your weapons unloaded. Not a recommended thing. Okay. That won't have endeared us to the Zyrax, but you know. What did we get from him? 6 glass plate. Wow, whoop-de-doo. Well, let's keep going around towards the east. We've crossed the barrier. Now that looks like that might be the drone base. I'm in no way, shape or form capable of taking on the drone base. Can barely take out a drone. I would like it on the map though. Gonna show it? How close are we? There we go. That's close enough. let's explore that little bit that remains to the north. I don't think, to be honest, it's going to take us a long time to explore the whole planet. There's an iron deposit. There's a bit more just over here. A little bit further and then we'll head back into daylight. Oh, just a touch, just a touch. And we should bring that up. Oh, come on. I'm a bit of a completionist when it comes to the maps. I do like to have everything totally revealed. There we go. And now we'll head back west. Or southwest. Where's daylight? Yeah, it's just ahead of us. It shouldn't be too far. Have another drink of tea. There's the rays of the sun. Put the cruise control on. See where we haven't been. So anywhere south, essentially, we haven't been. Shall we go visit the Lost Colony? I'm feeling a little bit braver now that I at least have some armour in an SV. Oh, we just crashed again. No, thank goodness for that. Just a bit of lag. Can live with a bit of lag. Okay, let's go to first person and see what we find in here. Ah. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything evil in here. An EVA, awesome. Oh, I need another repair locker. Can I damage that door with my... I can. With my shotgun. Right. Oh, didn't want to do that. What a waste. Right, let's reload. I can't just take stuff apart, can I? No. I need to find the core and take it out. There's no core in here. Some pentaxid, some more pentaxid, some fuel. And some, oh, big fuel. Oh, that's handy. Okay, cool. At this stage in the game I can live with that. Now this would be a lot of metal resource if I can find the core. Okay. Whoa. What the heck was that? So that leads down somewhere. A little bit nervous now. Lower levels inaccessible. That's fine. Quarantine mode quite often means scorpions. I hate scorpions. I've never done this base and okay. Let's see what's in that generator room before we head down, because there's nothing like are we damaging that? We are. One. Oh. Well, that was disappointing. Let's see what this generator room is before we do anything else. Yeah, okay. Just a little bit cautious. Ooh, big fuel cell. Wow. What's my fuel problem sorted for a long time. And capacitors are excellent early on. What's that? That's a fuel tank, isn't it? Let's just launch my drone and just see if there's anything else knocking around. Nope. Right, down it is then. Let's put this resource in the SV. Keep that on us. We'll keep the little fuel packs on us. And we'll go. Oops. We're fully loaded. And this is the way down. Okay. Now what makes that noise? If that's the scorpions, I am out of there. That's a spider. Let's run in. Okay. Oh, that's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Nothing in that. What's the bet? That was a bad decision. There's definitely spiders in there. One, two. I ought to be able to jump back up from there. Oh, heavy armor. Holy moly. That's nightmares making that sound. Oh. Holy cow. Commander Strickland's log. I have confined the rest of the crew to their quarters, both for their own safety and mine. They have begun acting irrational and violent ever since the incident in the lab. One of our researchers fell ill and was transported via shuttle to the colony ship. We lost communication with the ship 2 days later. That was 5 days ago. Access code required 1947. Okay, let's write that down. If I can find a pen. Send message to UCHN New Horizons. Unable to establish communications link with ship. Please try again later. Okay. So that's in lockdown over there. Whoa! Whoa, what was that? Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Holy shoot. Now I ought to be able to take spiders. But let's see if I can kind of let one of them through at a time. Okay. I think that's just spiders I can hear. And nightmares. I can live with spiders. If that's the worst thing in here, I'm a happy man. What is that big thing? Oh. Right. Are there more of these dudes in here? Night vision, that's good. Log 472. There was a small power surge in the lab today. My skin came into contact with a sample. The force fields were quickly re-established and I feel no lasting effects. I actually feel quite good. Log 473. Test results not good. Peter Chan and I agreed it best I move to colony ship in orbit, since the colony's medical facilities have yet to be built. Peter joked that he'd be excited to study me if I have indeed been infected by an alien parasite. I'm not sure if he was joking or not. Yeah, they're a nice bunch, aren't they? Laser rifle. Okay. No ammo for it. Nope. No monsters in here? I am just so nervous. Another weapon. Another multi-boost. That's awesome. Oh, they're LCD frames. Lock me up in here. Lock me up. I have to get back to my research. I have to get back to work. I have to understand I was so close I can feel it. I have to get out. Okay. Oh. There's a gap here. Oh, I am so disinclined to do this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I knew that was a trap as well. Holy moly. Well, one nightmare I can live with. Right. Why have they all gone quiet? Okay. I've got a feeling this is a trap. Yep. What the heck happened there? What is that over there? It's a cave. worm white. Not sure my... That is freaking enormous, isn't it? Okay. Just as well I bought plenty of charges. Now what's going to materialise in here to eat me? Whoa. Uh-huh. Oh. Holy moly. Okay. God, I'm so scared right now. And we've been going for quite a long time, so unfortunately I think we're going to have to leave it there. And we will pick it up in the next episode. Oh dear me.